Welcome, and this is the killer coder scenario of CKS, and this is image policy web hookup setup. So, what is the aim of this exercise? The aim is to set up and complete the image policy web hookup admission plugin in Kubernetes. So, what is a web hookup? Web hookup is basically a way for other system to notify another system automatically over HTTPS or HTTP when something happens. So you can think like that. Don't keep asking me if something change. I'll send you a message the moment it does. So instead of polling or checking again and again, the receiver system just wait for the incoming message like notification. So if you order from means suppose a Zomato with the webhook, you can without webhook you can keep opening the app every 2 minutes and check if the order is accepted, and with webhook Zomato automatically pings you with a notification. Means like you are texting your girlfriend and keep checking whether she acknowledged your message or not, and if with the webhook girls reply with that noted or something emoji. So this is like, so in Kubernetes context, what is the image policy webhook? So API server calls an external service, the webhook, every time try to create the pod. The webhook checks if the container image is allowed or not. It responds with the allow or deny. If the webhook server is not reachable and default allow is false, here default allow is false. So the pod creation is blocked. So API server is a client and the webhook server is like a security guard who decide whether allowed or not. So there are webhooks. So there are very properties that allow TTL, how long to cache allow decision. Deny TTL means how long to cache deny decision. Allow default false if webhook is unreachable, block pods. Okay. So Kube API server image forward image detail to the external webhook image policy webhook. Webhook services check rules whether they allowed or not. So there are the webhook files which can be written in Python or some like different files. And here then in Kube API server, this is enabled. Like here image policy webhook is enabled. So it will check and build. For example, if we write a webhook that only 1.25 Nginx is allowed, then other image would not be allowed. So it is a detailed topic. If you know if that webhook creation required different skills, so you can write a webhook configuration file. So here we just check the admission plugin allows Kubernetes to send every pod image request to external webhook like a policy service to decide whether the pod creation should be allowed or denied. In this case, webhook services is updated to localhost 1234. Since the service does not exist yet, all pod creation must fail. So here are some which I have already mentioned. Make sure that admission config JSON point correct config set allowTTL to 100. All the pod creation should be prevented if external services is not reachable. Okay. So the external services will be reachable under this. Shouldn't be able to create pod. So what is the solution? So this is the JSON. So I'll control L, and here the JSON file admission config.json. So you can cd /etc Kubernetes Kubernetes policy webhook. So here you will find different files. So here admission config.json. So I'll just via admission config.json. So here so I'll just, so you need to mention this, edit this, copy here. So I press I, go to the insert mode, and I'll paste this and allow TTL is modified to 100 and deny TTL is same here 500, and here need to be false. If I'll make it true, then default allow is true, so doesn't impact false. So WQ. So this is done. Now your config should contain the correct server. So in this file to edit, So I'll cd so I can vi/etc Kubernetes policy webhook kubeconf. So here server is to do is written here. I need to modify it to https localhost colon 1234. So I'll just wq greet. So rest is well and good. Now I will just sorry I will /etc Kubernetes. I'm here doing direct edit in these files, but you should not. You already means examination. You always keep a backup of these files, manifest and cube API server. Now here I need to image policy webhook paste. Whenever I change anything, so that it will restart, that QBPS server will restart. So I will watch the pod is ready or not. So paste. So I'll just make it little. So QBPS server is running. So I'll just check whether it is allowed or not. It should not allowed. So Control L, Control C, and paste. So forbidden. So yes, we have achieved our goals. So let's check it. Here validation successful, machine is here. So good. So this exercise is very good, and you can do practice with that. And thank you so much for your love and support. We'll meet in next tutorial.